The cold steel of the pistol felt heavy in Julian's hand, but the weight of his own skin felt heavier. He stood before the mirror, a man who had lost everything: his athletic career to an injury, his business to a gambling addiction, and his reflection to 100 pounds of self-loathing. He didn't pull the trigger. Instead, he dropped the gun and did something much harder. He did one single push-up. That single act of defiance against despair was the beginning of his war. That night, Julian didn't pray for a miracle. He prayed for a schedule. He finally understood something powerful. Inspiration is a liar that only shows up when the sun is shining. But discipline is a soldier that marches with you in the mud, in the rain, in the dark. For the first month, Julian's new life was a silent torture. While the world slept, his alarm blared at 4 a.m. His lungs burned like they were filled with crushed glass as he stumbled through the quiet neighborhood streets. There were mornings when his bed felt like a warm sanctuary, and the rain lashing against the window felt like a perfectly valid excuse to quit. But Julian had made a pact with his soul. The feelings do not matter. Only the clock matters. He was done negotiating with his own weakness. He stopped eating for comfort and started eating for fuel. He stopped scrolling social media for quick hits of dopamine and started reading for drops of actual wisdom. He was no longer a man chasing a vibe or waiting for the right mood to strike. He was a man building a machine, piece by piece, day by day. The transformation wasn't physical at first, it was psychological. It was the slow, steady forging of a new identity. Every early morning, every grueling workout, every healthy meal was a vote cast for the person he wanted to become. 6 months in, Julian faced his greatest test. An old friend called him up, offering a way back into his old life. A quick scheme involving easy money, late nights, and all the familiar temptations. A year prior, Julian would have jumped at the shortcut, desperate for a quick fix. But this new Julian was different. He looked at his calloused hands and his worn-out running shoes. He thought about the 180 mornings he had conquered that voice in his head, the one that begged him to quit, to take it easy, to go back to bed. He had earned his progress. Shortcuts were for people who didn't trust their own process. He said no, and in that moment, he felt a strength he'd never known. 2 years later, the man staring back from the mirror was unrecognizable. Julian didn't just have a chiseled physique, he had a sharpened spirit. He had built a new business from the ground up, brick by boring, consistent brick. He knew he wasn't the most talented person in the room, or the smartest, or the luckiest, but he was, without a doubt, the most consistent. He showed up when others made excuses. The power of discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about being relentless. It's about showing up on the days you don't feel like it. Discipline is the bridge that connects the person you are today to the person you were always meant to be. Julian learned that motivation is what gets you to the starting line, but discipline is the only thing that will carry you across the finish line, and the line after that, and the one after that. He didn't need a gun to kill his old self. He killed him with 4 a.m. alarms, with cold showers, with sweaty workouts, and with the simple, unwavering refusal to give up. He killed him one disciplined day at a time. If you're struggling, remember Julian. Remember that you don't have to feel inspired to start. You just have to start. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content to help you build a stronger life.